How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all having a great day, and thanks for coming out and checking my videos. What's new here today? I don't know. Just wait for the video. Today is the day that I'm gonna reveal my new and old Here it is. Here's the camera I'm talking about. This is such a small camera, compact size, and I love it. I love the ergonomics of the camera. It's quite feel heavy to the hand, but I love it. It's such a small, it's size of a hand, so yeah, I don't complain about it. It's an old vintage camera. Nothing to be complained about the camera. It's amazing feeling when you hold the camera to your hand. I like technology. It's great, but I also like classic. I would love to learn photography back in the day, which I missed already. Here we go, let's give it a try. Let's do it again. I don't want to break this, but there you go. I can see you guys. Anyways, I'm interested to learn about this camera. So this window, you can open and close, open and close. So this window, when you put the 120 film rolls, you can see which number is there. So I'm assuming just 8 numbers because 8 shots is the only max I can go. So you just have to rotate it until you get the number. So that's what it looks like. So it's pretty cool. And this camera is a post-war camera manufactured in 1951, if I'm not wrong. I think it's right, yes. 1951 manufactured in German manufactured. So actually I can put this into a sandwich, you know, like, no, I'm just joking. It's gotta be a good one. It's a genuine camera and I love it. I can't wait to take this out and check it out. It's super cool, yeah. Oh, there you go. Here it is. I guess there, right here, I guess that's where the film roll goes into. Yeah, I think, yeah. The lens and a shutter speed, aperture on top of that. That's cool. I'm still learning about the camera, so I don't know a lot of things, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like I get it right away. It says 75mm lens, and it's called Noah Anastigmat. That's what it calls. Anyways, that's the shutter rotator. It's shutter speed controller. It's a bit tight. I get it. It's a vintage camera. It's not a brand new or like a cameras nowadays, but it is what it is. I like it. Alright, this part right here is the aperture control. You just can change this, rotate down, just change this, move around and adjust your aperture. And then before you release that's the shutter release button. Before you release your shutter, you just have to pull this thread down or lever down, and then pull. Just listen to that sound. I love it. I love it. Okay, so and then if you wanted to put this back down, if you wanted to close the doors, just push this down, and I gotta learn how to do it smoothly. There you go. I think that's good. Yeah, that's how it is. That's a vintage camera. I love it. I always wanted to learn something. I always liked the classical and vintage. I like old school photography. If I have a chance to go back and learn, back in the day, I would definitely do that because I'm so much in love with old school photography. So this is a good start. I'm gonna learn this stuff, and I got this camera from another photographer. He's a talented photographer in the city, so I'm pretty sure he used this camera for a while, and then I said I'll have that. Thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. And it's compatible with 120 film rolls. So and I got to know only takes 8 shots. That's all you gotta do. Max 8. I don't know if that camera or the film rolls are more. If I can take more than 8 shots, but that's the standard. So I gotta make sure that I get those 8 shots right lighting, focus, and aperture. Everything is correct, perfect. So everything is learning for me. So I'm gonna take this out and try and see. I'm excited to learn this. So it's time to say goodbye. Have a nice day, folks.